Today on Live at 4, the names of two former Milwaukee archbishops have been removed from buildings for their alleged roles in covering up the sexual abuse of minors.
Ben Jordan spoke with the Catholic Church and joins us live outside of what was the Cousins Catholic Center.
Charles and Carol, as you can see behind me, the sign is no longer here. The Archdiocese says in taking it down, it hopes this allows victims an opportunity to heal. Meanwhile, one of those survivors tells me he's frustrated. He and other victims didn't have a say in this process. One by one, the letters that spell the last name of former Milwaukee Archbishop William Cousins are coming down after nearly 40 years on this large stone sign, to send a message to victims in the Catholic community.
If these names have caused angst, anxiety, stress, hurt, harm for themselves, for their families, from those who have walked with them in this journey as they've moved forward from the abuse they've experienced, then removing these names is something that we want to do as a church.
This isn't the only one. Former Archbishop Rembert Weakland's name was also taken off this building right next to the Cathedral of St. John. The Catholic Church's records show both Cousins and Weakland reassigned priests after they received substantiated allegations of child sex abuse. Spokesman Jerry Topcheski says this decision shows the Church is holding itself accountable.
Bishops share the blame very clearly in decisions that were made in the past.
Peter Isley with SNAP, the survivors network of those abused by priests, says it's about time.
I mean, we've been asking for this for years. I mean, victims in this community, and there are many of them.
Isley is a survivor himself. He was sexually assaulted as a child by a Wisconsin priest.
That crime and what it did to me as a child, I come from a very Catholic, devout family, absolutely changed the course of my entire life.
Isley says he and other survivors deserve to be a part of this discussion.
The Archbishop and the Archdiocese did not include survivors at all in this decision making.
The Archdiocese of Milwaukee says it still doesn't know what it will rename those two buildings, but they are in the process of choosing those new names. Live in St. Francis, Ben Jordan, today's TMJ4.